It's legitimate for people to raise issues about my age. It's totally legitimate to do that. And the only thing I can say is watch me. A lot of you are tired. You're tired. Now, I get it. Try being 110 and doing it again.
How do you win Democrats again? Many of them are concerned about your age.
Well, that's not what I hear. That's not. Look, do you know any polling that's accurate these days?
Many of these people do say, and these are ardent supporters of yours, the next thing he should do is step aside and let another generation of Democrats take the baton. Why are they wrong?
Well, let me, not right or wrong. Look, to use the phrase again, I think we're at an inflection point. I think the world is changing, and I think there is one thing that comes with age if you've been honest about it your whole life, and that is some wisdom.
Well, I'm sick and tired of smart guys.
But in terms of my energy level, in terms of how much I'm able to do, I think people should look and say, does he still have the same passion for what he's doing? And if they think I do and I can do it, then that's fine. If they don't, then they should vote against me. Not against me, they should encourage me not to go. But that's not how I feel. I can't even say the age I'm going to be. I can't even get it out of my mouth.
I can taste it.
By the way, I've been doing this a long time. I know I don't look that old, I know. I'm a little under 103. I know I look like I'm only still 29, but think about it. I know I'm 198 years old. After all, I believe in the First Amendment. Not just because my good friend Jimmy Madison wrote it. I come to the job with more experience than any president in American history. Doesn't make me better or worse, but it gives me few excuses. You say I'm ancient. I say I'm wise. You say I'm over the hill. Don Lemon would say that's a man in his prime. I get it. Try being 110 and doing it again.
It was at this moment that he knew.
I can't. I mean, I swear to God, it's like, no. Come on, that can't be true. And you think I'm joking? You know I'm not joking.
I know you're not joking.
It's just strange.
Have you been tested for some degree of cognitive decline?
I've been tested and I'm constantly tested.
When asked in June if you'd been tested for cognitive decline, you've responded that you're constantly tested in effect because you're in situations like this on the campaign trail. But please clarify specifically, have you taken a cognitive test?
No, I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test? I've been tested and I'm constantly tested.
Why do you suppose such large segments of the American electorate have come to harbor such profound concerns about your cognitive fitness? Thank you.
I have no idea. Yes, sir.
Thanks, Mr. President. I appreciate it.
I think it's a legitimate thing to be concerned about anyone's age, including mine. I think that's totally legitimate. Come on, man. That's like saying before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh? Are you a junkie?
What do you say to President Trump, who brags about his test and makes your mental state an issue for voters? Your mental state, your mental state, your mental state.
You are the oldest president ever.
Pretty good shape, huh? Look, the reason I'm running is because I've been around a long time and I know more than most people know. And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on, let's do push-ups together here, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do. Let's take an IQ test, okay? Right. But look, here's the deal. Here's the deal. But I think the best way to make the judgment is to watch me. Watch me. I mean, honest to God, that's all I think. Watch me. If you think I don't have the energy level or the mental acuity, then that's one thing. It's another thing of just watch and keep my schedule. do what I'm doing. I think that, I don't, when I sit down with our NATO allies and keep them together, I don't have them saying, wait a minute, well, how old are you? What did they say? All right. God save the Queen, man. I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, and to make a judgment about who I am. Am I slowing up? Am I don't have the same pace, or, and that old joke, everybody talks about the new 70s, 50s, and all that stuff. It could be, I'm a great respecter of fate. I could get a disease tomorrow. I could, drop dead tomorrow.